They come in playing pretty well, 6-3 in their last 9 games.
And going back through the tape, I thought they looked pretty good last week. It was a...
The NFL season has hit high gear, and off we go in Week 11 on EA Sports. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. Here comes the Chargers offense onto the field, led by one of the toughest and most physically gifted players in the league, in Justin Herbert.
And he ought to have a lot of pep in his step after last week's performance, because he did exactly as you want him to play if you're a coach. 3 touchdowns.
And this intercepted on the first play of the game. And he brings this one back. It's a pick 6 and a Jet touchdown. So a big defensive play there on the opening drive, no less, as they make the interception and bring it back for the score.
And I think that's a signal for how this defense wants to play. They want to be disruptive, and you know they're going to take some chances.
Well, sometimes it can burn you, but right there, it paid off. Jason Sanders now for the extra point. He hasn't missed an extra point all season, and he won't miss this one either. And it's 7-0.
Chargers, nothing.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away. Oh, what a move. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. The Chargers get set to go here for their second drive. Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick 6, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go-around.
And sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick 6 and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, oh, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. The catch and run there, good for 16 and a first.
Nice little nifty play for him there. That's the ability to read a defense and utilize players that don't often get picked up in coverage easily. And I'm talking about being able to use the backs out of the backfield. Because I know that when I used to cover, hey, we got a back cover. Oh, he just snuck out there, and they just got a nice first down there.
What do we love to say? Get those backs into space, right? And they were able to do that there. Nice pickup on first down. These are his numbers from last week's contest. 14 carries, 136 yards.
I think he's exactly where he wants to be coming into a game, partner, because he has to still be riding the momentum from last week.
This is caught at the 20. And Aaron Glenn has made the decision. He wants another look. Out comes a challenge flag.
32 yards. And the Chargers.
Did he keep those feet in bounds? That's the question they've got to decide. And I got to say, watching it in real time, it was awfully close.
Yeah, it certainly looked like a heck of a catch because he didn't appear to bobble it, which could complicate things. But even with the benefit of replay, that's pretty tight.
Well, here's the call. So the challenge there does not go their way. This will indeed remain a completed pass. For Keenan Allen, that's complete. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And they'll be left with a second and about a foot.
Number 13, Keenan Allen.
And they'll send the tight end in motion.
It's second and inches. At the 10-yard
Herbert
line.
going to give to Hampton. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. 6 yards on the pickup, and it leaves them with a first and goal. This running game so important for them, and they know that. It helped lead them to a victory last week when he was over 100 yards.
Let's face it, it's their identity, and that's what they want to play to. They want to be that team that runs the ball really well each and every week, and right now we're seeing a pretty good pattern of that happening.
Second and goal from the 6 this time.
Goal at the Jets' 6-yard line.
Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. And down he goes. Pressure gets him back at the 14. That's Matt Milano firing in from his linebacker position. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Touchdown, Chargers. Keenan Allen with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Chargers are an extra point away from drawing level. bouncing back nicely from that bad opening drive where he threw the interception. Drive number 2 leads him right down the field and into the end zone.
So obviously his confidence was never lost, and that's a good thing to see. Great quality to have, and you absolutely must maintain that as a quarterback. But I have to think that they're probably still on the script that they prepared for this game. Just the second drive, they've worked on these plays all week in practice. Put them to good use on that one.
So I'll leave it at 7 now as they kick it away. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. So now here comes the Jet offense as they get ready to take over. Leading them out is their rookie quarterback, the young man out of Miami.
And it felt like in watching the game tape, he got everyone involved last week.
He was a manager.
He really was. That's a great way to put it because they ran the ball some, they threw it accurately. 1 touchdown pass, so he didn't, break the bank doing that, but he didn't throw any interceptions. That's the bottom line. That's why a defense loves a quarterback like that. Doesn't put them in bad situations.
But taking a look at Hall's numbers from a week ago. 14 carries, 113 yards, and a score.
And the way they ran the ball in last week's game has to be satisfying to their entire staff because they're seeing not just a back gain big yardage, but they're seeing an offensive line really in sync.
Here now a 3rd down and 8. Back to pass. A bullet throw, but incomplete.
Well, anytime he reads man coverage, I don't think it's going to be the only time he'll try and hit that route to the outside in this game. He'll test the perimeter, but that time, they were up to the challenge.
And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. A 41-yard punt there with no return. And it'll be Charger football here as they take over. The Charger drive about to get going. The long drive last time out for this offense, Charles, if you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there in the back end.
Yeah, because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football. And a stoppage here. We're going to need to take a moment as a Jet was shaken up on that one. More from L.A. in a moment. They need 12 here. It's 3rd down. Justin Herbert looking to pass. They'll set up the screen to Hampton. And he got blown up on that play. Back at the 20. So that'll go as a 4-yard loss on the play. And that's going to make it 4th down. On 4th down, J.K. Scott ready to punt it away. And the win last week punted 4 times as this one's away. Call it 46 yards on the punt, just a single yard on the return as he was covered quickly. And the Jets will take over 1st and 10. The Jets offense led by their running back headed out for the second possession. We take a look at the league leaders in receiving touchdowns out of the backfield. And his numbers are superior to the rest of his peers at this point in the season. And he'll have a Jets 1st down as the tackle made at about the 43-yard line.
Absolutely love the run right there. This guy's known for his quickness, but also for his speed. He's able to get to the second level almost before you blink if you give him any type of blocking. I always talk about slot receivers, and they're usually known as quicker than fast. In this case, we've got a guy who's quick and fast, and he used it to great advantage.
It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Option play, here's Hall. Ooh, with a juke. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40. It'll go as a gain of 11 and a Jets 1st down.
Usually we see runs like this as the defense breaks down later in the game, but this guy is setting the tone early, running through all types of tackles and put the defense back on its heels.
An entertaining start to this one. More to come on EA Sports. The Jets with the football here to start the second quarter, as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Beck looks to throw. Skirts by him at the 35. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard at the Chargers' 32-yard line.
On play action, Beck. A quick throw knocked away and incomplete.
He's second in the NFL in interceptions, and you understand why. He plays a game of great intelligence, understands positioning, and has a great ability to break on the football when it's in the air.
So fun to watch his closing speed, and another example of it on that play. They'll run with Hall. And he's got the first as they'll bring him down at the 28-yard line.
He was brought down at
4 yards on the pickup, good enough to extend the drive.
And the Jets first down.
Quick throw by Beck on the RPO. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds.
A gain of 11 on the
It'll
play.
go into a gain of 11 and a Jets first down. On 1st and 10, it's Hall. And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. More from L.A. in a moment. Play action now. Beck. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. Touchdown, Jets.
Touchdown
From a
New York.
yard out. And the Jets have taken the lead. Well, with that touchdown pass, I'm going to bring up a point from earlier in the year. Some of the fans were saying, when do we turn to the rookie? Well, he's looking pretty good right now.
Yeah, I love the fact that the fans are bringing that up because I'm not the head coach. Okay, so he's got to deal with it. But I think it's a legitimate question. With the way their season is going, I think now is the time to turn the page and let him get some starts before this season is over.
Chargers 7.
So that drive consumes 9 plays all told. And it's finished off by a New York Jets touchdown. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The offense for Los Angeles returns to the field after that last score we just saw, now 14-7. So a chance to march down the field here, try to tie this football game. Throwing quickly there, but it's incomplete.
I think he could have scanned downfield forever, but there wasn't anything available. Ends up throwing an incompletion, and I think he'll take that.
Johnston sent in motion. Out of the gun, they'll run with Hampton. And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. 3rd down and 13. Here's Herbert. Out to the flat. That's complete to his running back. And he'll be brought down at the 34, well short of the first down marker. On is the punter Scott here as he gets this one away. A very good return that time. 18 yards. And the Jets will take over. The Jets taking over again. Breece Hall making his way out with the offense. He's over 40 yards here in the second quarter. Been nice and effective for them, hasn't he?
He has definitely been dependable, and really shouldn't underestimate what he's getting done here, because anytime you're on a pace that's going to approach 100 yards, you've really done some damage in an NFL game.
Now he's looking just to add to his totals. Throwing now, here's Beck. And his throw's going to be incomplete. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. It's Beck. Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
That could be the stop this defense needed to get them back on track. They've been pretty well dissected by the offense here in the first half. After that possession, now they know that they can compete with this offense.
A 40-yard punt, 1 yard on the return. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. Here's a Los Angeles offense as they get set to take possession. Charles, a very uninspired effort. The last time we saw them out there was a quick 3-and-out, and they punted the football.
Yeah, and you never want to get stopped so soundly during a series, but what would be even worse now is letting it happen again right here. They've got to get going.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 24-yard line.
They'll work inside here. Hampton takes it to the 26, just a 1-yard gain. The Chargers on 3rd down, just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 9. They'll send a receiver here in motion right. Herbert now. He's going to look for Allen now on the deep ball. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. A 1st down and then some. 36 yards. Boy, he's moving right up the career leaderboard. Last catch tied him with Chris Carter. This one ties him with Hall of Famer Marvin Harrison.
So can he go ahead and prepare his speech right now for whatever date he's going to be inducted?
Want the measurements for the jacket?
Measurements for the jacket, what are the details for the weekend, how many people can he invite to the party? Because he's going to Canton.
If anybody's listening, I'm a 38 regular. And give him 6 yards here as he stopped near the 35 at the 34.
That play wasn't quite as big as the play that preceded it, but still, got to like the way they're moving the football, partner.
Absolutely. Pretty good room to run on that last play.
Yeah, they didn't get a 1st down, but still, you'll take runs like that each and every time, won't you?
And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line.
A 7-yard gain. And the Chargers, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 27.
They'll run it. Here's Kamani Vidal. And they've got it in the red zone now, down at about the 19. A solid run on 1st down. Gain of 7 leaves them with a 2nd and 3. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the 2nd quarter. 14-7. Here's 2nd and 3. They'll try the air now with Herbert. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. The 8th play of the drive coming up. It's 3rd and 3. Back to throw here, Herbert. Under pressure, and he'll go down. Sacked back at the 31. Now the Jets going to use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts. Cameron Dicker on now to try the field goal. From the right hash, this from 48. And this is right down the middle as he puts it through. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
Oh, a good return up past the 30. A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. And New York set to take the field. As we eat closer and closer to intermission, Charles, remember last time out they punted. They would love to get points here, especially if this is going to be their final possession in the 1st half.
Yeah, and this is what close games feel like because the pressure is on both sides, but sometimes the pressure is a little bit higher on the team with the slight edge because they're trying to hold on to that, trying to increase it. Let's see how this one continues.
And this is going to be intercepted. Picked up by the linebacker, Bobby Wagner. And they take possession of the football and have it at the 36-yard line. The disaster there, I mean, you saw it coming. The pressure gets knocked down, the interception.
Sometimes the best throw you make is the one you
don't make.
Exactly. Take care of the football. He'll also learn how to shrug his shoulders, take the proper slide steps to alleviate some of the pressure. But occasionally, like the one we just saw, sometimes just hold on to the football and take the hit.
And now out on the field, here comes Los Angeles. And now they start in plus territory following that turnover as they'll try to get some points here before halftime. After the turnover, here's Herbert. He's got the tight end, Oronde Gadsden. And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25. Here's Herbert. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down.
It's now 2nd and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Now it's Herbert. Complete to Johnston here. The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. Now they'll try to convert on 3rd and 6 after the 4-yard completion. To the air again, Herbert. Now a quick throw there, but it's going to be incomplete.
Oh, that's going to hurt a bit because they needed to come through with a completion there. Now a drive that started with great field position is facing 4th down.
A 38-yard attempt.
And his kick is indeed good. And the lead is down to 1 now at 14-13. So, Charles, they get to them with their first turnover of the game and then make it hurt a little bit extra with a field goal.
And anytime you give the ball up, what's the first thing a coach tells his defense? Don't let them score off of this. You've got to put out the fire. In fact, in 2021, that's what one NFL coach termed his defense, the firemen. Go out there, guys, and don't let them put some points on the board.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be second down.
Hakeem Mesidor on the tackle. A 6-yard pickup brings up second.
Now it's back. Finding his big receiver, Patrick, over the middle. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. The Jets going to go ahead and use their final timeout, as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half. Beck going to throw. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. Here's Beck. That's to the sideline and incomplete. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Going to the air, back. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
1 first down here, and that's all, folks. Good work by this defense to hold things in check and force a punting situation.
So on 4th down, Austin McNamara comes on to punt. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. So a tight one so far, 1-point game at the break as we check in with Scott Hanson at our halftime report. Scott.
All right, Brandon, thanks much. Where has the time gone? Week 11 already here. It's the weekend before Thanksgiving. Let's get right to it. Our trip around the league starts now. We begin in Western New York. The Dolphins paying their first ever visit to new Highmark Stadium to take on the Bills. And it's Ray Davis. He's going to get into the end zone, a 5-yard score on the ground.
And they'll send the tight end in motion here. Herbert. This short pass into the hands of Njoku. And he won't get close. Only a yard, 4th and 3. Here's J.K. Scott now as he's on to punt for L.A. He's averaging just under 50 yards a punt as he gets this away. So here are the Jets now to take over. They were winners a week ago against Buffalo, and they lead here with a 1st and 10. Looking to put a drive together. They'll start on the ground. Hall. Oh, he faked it with a juke. Now he's got some room. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
First down, New York.
On first down, right back to Hall. We'll get this up to about the 44.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
Finding the open man, and that's Tim Patrick. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
Patrick. A gain of 9 yards. First down, Jets.
Hall on a give up the middle. And a good job of finding the open space to run as he's down close to the 30 here. 90 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon. They'll go again with Hall. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
They went right back to it, but he pretty much had nowhere to go on that play.
Yeah, the previous carry looked pretty good. That one maybe was a little tired. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe he should have tapped out and had a second back come in and maybe make that run. Who knows?
And his throw is incomplete. 7th play of the drive, forthcoming on 3rd and 8. Back to throw. Beck. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he'll take this into the end zone. Now, hold on here. We do have a flag down. So let's see what this is about.
Pass interference. Defense.
So obviously they will decline the penalty there, and the result is 6 points. Sanders on for the extra point. And with that, the lead is up to 8. So that winds up a 7-play drive all told. And it ends with a Jet touchdown. And they'll get him down inside the 30 to 27. The Chargers offense and their running back getting set for this next possession. And he's had his fair share of troubles in this one, unfortunately. This defensive front has wreaked havoc throughout the contest, and he hasn't been able to create enough space to make something positive happen to this point. Herbert going to lead up the Chargers here, 1st and 10 at their own 27. The drive begins with a carry by Hampton. And he'll take this up near the 35, maybe the 34. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
In motion right comes Allen. On the handoff, it's Hampton. And they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues. Here's 3rd and 6. Looking to throw. Herbert. Throw left side complete. That's Hampton. And he is going to have the Chargers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
9 yards. And the Chargers.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now at SoFi Stadium in Inglewood. It's Charger football, but they trail here as we get going in quarter number 4. He's going to air one out. This is caught inside the 15. And DP goes into Jets territory before being taken down. A big play there for LA. 54 yards.
First down. 1st and goal at the 6-yard line.
1st and goal, a touchdown and a 2-point conversion here are musts. Operating from the gun, Herbert. Open man, it's Johnston. Touchdown, Chargers. A great effort there. His second touchdown on the season. And the Chargers have a chance to tie things up as they trail by 2 here in the 4th. That's caught, but he is not going to make it. It's a big play by the defense, and they're going to hold on to their 2-point lead.
19. Cameron Dicker to kick
Here's
off
Dicker
for the
now as he'll
Chargers.
send this one away. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. The Jets offense and Breece Hall headed out onto the field. And it's hard to believe you could run the ball a whole lot better than he has. The vision, the cutback ability, the acceleration, it's all been on display throughout. Now Hall to start the drive. And if there was a lane there, it closed up quickly as he stopped for no gain. Second down.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Back to throw. Beck. And he'll find Hall. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down.
And the Jets first down.
On the play fake, it's Beck. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. The corner blitz gets there as he goes down for a loss of 7. Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17. Looking to throw. Beck being chased out left. All in all, no gain on the play, and it'll bring up 3rd.
Late in the game, he's certainly doing everything in his power to buy time for his guys to make a play. But in this case, he's surrounded, and all he has room to do is to get back to the line of scrimmage.
This offense so far on 3rd down, 3 for 7 so far in this game. This is 3rd and 16. Back to throw. Beck. They'll set up the screen for Hall. And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. He did his best to just get 4 out of that, but not enough. And now 4th down. Here's the Jets punter now, as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. Fair catch called. It's taken in right at the 20-yard line. The Chargers offense and Justin Herbert getting set for this next drive. And we'll take you through some of the highlights here. You'll notice he had a hand in a lot of them so far. He's got this offense rolling right now. Herbert and the Chargers now with a 1st and 10 at their own 21. They'll start it out with a run by Hampton. And he'll take it ahead to the 28-yard line. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And to the 40-yard line, that's where the return stops. Certainly not his best throw that time, and not a good time to make it, Charles, when they were a nickel with 5 defensive backs on the field.
And that's exactly why you have those 5 DBs out there. You want extra speed on the field, guys who have ball skills and understand what the passing game can do, and gives them a chance to react and make a play on the football, and they take one of those away.
And New York set to take the field. Another important 4th quarter series coming up. That last INT helping to maintain their slim advantage. Back to pass. This one complete to his fullback out of the backfield. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 31-yard line.
Straight ahead is Hall.
And he'll fight forward maybe to the line of scrimmage, but that's all. No gain on the play, and now they're faced with a 3rd and 1.
Now, obviously, that's some good work there defensively, being able to stop them and bring up a key 3rd down. But if you're on the offensive side of the ball, there's an opportunity, because I know what defensive guys are thinking right now. Just stop them, get to the ball. That means they might not be sound defensively. There could be some opportunities.
And you said key 3rd down. Highlight that word. Put it in bold. Here we go.
So a big one coming now for Jason Sanders. This to at least make it a 5-point cushion. Sanders' kick is good. And that will push the lead up to 5. So they get to 3, but you wonder now, is that going to be enough?
Excellent question, because when I look at the smiles on that side of the field, they're a little tight, aren't they? If they had scored a touchdown there, those would be big half-moon grins right now, because they'd feel a whole lot better about their position.
And a touchdown in the other direction, all of a sudden they're down. This is 1st and 10. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down.
A gain of 9.
4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So it's Charger football as we welcome you back from the 2-minute warning. They come up on a 2nd down now in a game that looks like it's going to go down the wire. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk at a 45.
Partner, they're clearly saving those timeouts, but they still have to work with some urgency to put themselves in the right position.
Plenty of time and 2 timeouts still at their disposal. 1st and 10 here. Completes to Njoku. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. Here's 1st down.
That's another Chargers 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Herbert. That one complete to McConkey. Now the Chargers will use the 2nd of their timeouts.
A gain of 23 more yards.
Throwing, Herbert. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Herbert. They'll check this one down to Hampton. And he's going to lose yardage and be backed up to the 25.
Tackle made back at the 25-yard line.
Herbert going to throw. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game.
An 8-yard loss brings up 4th down.
4th down for Herbert. Desperation time. Oh, he had to force it there on 4th down, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Demario Davis. And the Jets have just about sewn up this football game. When you talk about making winning plays, that is a winning play at this stage of the game. To come up with that interception, huge.
I like how you identified that, because most people think winning plays are the offense trying to get it done. In this case, nursing a lead, they found a way to make a play on that side of the ball and maybe finish things off.
Here's the Jet offense now. They head out to take over. And this one all over but the shouting, you might say. Now, there's one timeout remaining defensively, but probably no real need to use it here.
Yeah, the only time they would use it, strictly for pride.
So it's a win here for the Jets, and it was their quarterback who led the way, Charles. Pretty impressive play for a rookie.
Yeah, the numbers don't jump off the